You rock. Okay, the review tonight is on the California OverDrive. So I wanted to do a tutorial on this OverDrive pedal because these pedals are 30 bucks on eBay, and the first time I ever ran into these pedals, I went up to our local music store here, and they had, you know, a gajillion pedals, and I do mean a gajillion with a G. And there was this lonely pedal sitting there, and it said California OverDrive, and I happen to love California, and God knows I love some OverDrive. So I asked the guy, hey, can I try out that pedal? He says, cool. So I took it over and I hooked it up into an amp, and the guy that worked there is like, dude, if you don't buy that pedal, I'm going to buy it. At the time we thought, hey, 30 bucks is a steal. Ha! Who'd thunk it? They're 30 bucks brand new. So that was my clean tone when I opened up. Ready? Straight into the 9200 Marshall power amp. Very clean sounding. Right? Don't even have the sonic maximizer on. Nothing. So you get the idea, nice and clean. So let's turn this bad chicken on, shall we, Bok Bok? Here we go. So I've got everything down, the levels all the way down. Turn the level up here just about halfway. All right, and I'll roll through on and off of this bouton here. And because the first position, or well, the down position here, is this humbucker. And then the next one up, it splits this coil in half. Then this one is these two together. And then this one is one single coil, and then two is this together. Okay, got it? Everybody good? All right, here we go. All right, so, and one quick thing. The reason I go through this 9200 power amp like that and direct in, I'm going direct into one side of this, direct out to the other, into nothing else other than this power amp and a cabinet. These are vintage 30s in a box cabinet stuffed about halfway with some, you know, cotton balls and small animals and whatever I could fit in there. Okay, there's no animals hurt in this video. I just want, don't call me if you're PETA. It was a joke. All right, so here we go. So I'm going to turn this tone knob up and see what we got here. About halfway on the tone knob there. Roll the tone knob back a little bit. All the way down. Starting to break up a little bit right there, so about halfway now. A little feedback. Roll that tone back up. So we're about halfway, best I can see from here, we're about halfway with everything. Not bad. Middle position. Very nice. Tiniest bit of noise. This pedal is so clean. We're halfway up with everything here. I'm going to turn the level up a little more. Here, let's listen to that. Crazy about this pedal is it stays clean all the way up the neck. A lot of pedals will muddy up past the second register. Past the 12th fret. Man, nice and clean all the way up. So if you're like me and you're playing gigs and you need a pedal to take with you, this pedal would work good. Even through a PA, I've used it through a PA. It sounds really great. So I'm going to roll the volume back up again. Killer little pedal. So let's roll the level down so it doesn't blast me out of this room. I'm going to roll the tone about 3/4 of the way up. Quite an impressive little beast. I'll roll it back up, and now I'm going to roll the gain up about 3/4-ish. Okay, level about halfway, tone right in the middle. Okay. I wouldn't want to compare it to the green box of love that everybody likes, the Ibanez Tube Screamer or whatever, but it's got some similarities. Not forget our very cool. Now, let's peg the gain. So I'm going to peg the gain, leave the tone right about in the middle, volume right about in the middle, and all right. Just absolutely shocks me how clean this pedal stays. Way up there. Sounds really good. Here's what's even more crazy. We have the gain pegged, the tones in the middle, and the levels about halfway. Now I can tell you this in I've put it in my Marshall, like a JCM 800. I've used it with the Marshall JVM 410. I've even used it in front of the Green Giant here, which is a Kemper amp. If you haven't seen my Kemper videos, go to Tonelives, right there. My YouTube channel, go there. And check out the Kemper videos. But this thing sounds really killer through the Kemper. Kind of boosts the overall sound and can stay real clean. But I've used this pedal live at a gig just to give my guitar some... I've used it in front of other pedals. It does really well. So I can't emphasize enough tonight, guys. This don't walk past these pedals when you see them out there in the music stores. Just so have it that everybody can have this pedal for 30 bucks. They're all over eBay. I get nothing from the company. Just thought it was a killer pedal, and nobody's done a lot of reviews on them. So I'll keep rolling through the stuff here and hope you have a good time with it. Sorry, I'm still under the weather. I'm going to roll the tone up about 3/4. Level it half, tone about 3/4, gain pitch. Can't say enough good things about this little pedal, man. One of the coolest things is I had a pedal builder over here the other night, and I was talking to him about these pedals. I had some buddies over playing guitar and stuff, and I was talking to him about this little pedal, and I was telling him, man, that I just couldn't believe the sound I was getting out of it for 30 bucks. I would literally put it up against some much more expensive pedals. And one of the things that he commented on is the button on this pedal is the smoothest button ever. The guy that was a pedal builder is like, dude, where do they get those? They're not that nice in mine, and his pedals are 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and God knows how much money. Can I tell you? They're expensive, and he can't get switches this good. So obviously this thing's made in China. I would guess. Smells like China all over it. But anyways, man, what a killer pedal. So I'm going to roll the level up here and maybe piss a neighbor or two off. You know what I mean? All right. I'm probably clipping that input, right? Yeah, I'm probably clipping that input, so I have to turn that level back down. But, man. And you do rock. Find a way to put your arms around somebody tomorrow, somebody you don't like, and just lay down all the bad stuff on the inside and say, hey man, I love you, man. Find a way to help a kid. Help an elderly person around you. Hand somebody $1. For God's sakes, life is too short. And play guitar. And whatever you do, do it loud. I'm U-Rock. Good night, guys, girls.